Hi, I'm using Windows Game Bar. It's a recording device, and I'm taking you into my Zoom classroom. I wanted to show you the benefits of using the participant panel and how to pop it out so it floats above everything else. When your students come in the room, they're listed under the participant panel. And at the bottom of that panel, they've got choices of reactions that they can give you if you ask a question. They could say yes, they can say no, they could ask you to go slower or faster. If they hover over the More button, what happens is they get another little submenu that has a thumbs up, a thumbs down. It's got all kinds of options on there. And also on this panel, if you're not a host, there's the choice for the student to raise their hand. And when they do raise their hand, it takes them from wherever they're at in the list and pops them up to the very top. Well, as a teacher, I want to be able to see that. And when I'm sharing, this kind of disappears, and it's hard to find. So if you'll take and pop it out, it will sit on top of your screen, which is really a handy feature. What you'll do is you'll look at this little down arrow. If you click on that, then a little tiny menu comes up to ask you to, if you want to close it, minimize it, or pop out. If you choose pop out, then it pulls it off of this screen here where you can see it, and it's floating above everything else. If I do that right now, you won't be able to see it at all. In fact, I'm going to do it with the Zoom group chat. So I'm going to click on that, and when I click on it, I see the little menu, close, minimize, pop out. When I pop it out, it disappears for you, but I can still see it. I'm going to drag it over to the side, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And at my house, I use a second computer screen. I'm going to slide it over to there. And if I do that with both the chat and the participant panel, then it makes my screen area full of just the video portion of my Zoom room, which is nice also for just when I want to see the students. I can see more of them at the same time. It spreads everything out and gives me a little bit more room. Here is a page I put together with a couple of snapshots showing the process I just walked you through. Here is that little window that's popped out. It says close, minimize, or pop out. And then here is a screen share in a Zoom room, and you can see the participant panel is floating. I can resize it so it's smaller. I can move it anywhere on the screen, but it's still showing, so then I can see my list of students all the way through, and if they raise their hand, it pops them up to the top, and I can answer questions as we go. You could also do the same with the chat box. So I hope this helps.